Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are here in the Reverence Toll, not where we logged out last time. It's actually, I think it's been 2 weeks since the last stream. I jacked my leg up last Tuesday or something like that. Yeah, I can't remember. Time flies. Jacked my leg up and it's all swollen. Thought I broke it, but yeah, so I had to skip that one. I did Saturday's EverQuest stream, but yeah. So we are on the I guess circus tower. I don't know what that actually is, but let's go ahead and queue up for that quest. And I believe it is a trial. Right? It's a trial, right? There it is. It is a raid. I guess they changed the name of them. So, I guess we'll go ahead and do this one. I guess we'll get some different stones and whatnot. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. All right, I forgot to hit the join button. There we go. So yeah, I saw that there's a new version of the game coming out, a new expansion. Hopefully by I think it was August, we will be done with the main story. And caught up enough that we can actually go and do the new content. I mean, I only play this once a week for a few hours, so it's not like I'm rushing, but maybe I'll have to step it up. I'll have to see how many quests are between here and there. Yeah, so that's that. I hit 350 on YouTube, finally. It's been taking a while to grow that. I kind of stopped doing my 3 or 4 videos a day. It's just burning me out. But now I have like 2 or maybe 3 terabytes of data or videos at the moment that I have to edit and get uploaded from. I did some Minecraft playthroughs, so hopefully those are fun. I mean, it is Minecraft. I don't know, so every year I get like an itch for that game. So what's the time on this thing? Less than 5 minutes, so. And so hopefully that goes quicker. There it is. And I did not even, I think I said I was going to look it up, but I did not look up anything, so it's going to be fun. There's 3 tanks, shouldn't be too difficult, honestly. I mean, worst case scenario, I get kicked out of the, I guess, looking for raid version of the raid, and then if that happens, we'll go look it up and see what the mechanics are. Okay, so this is, I think, the next room from where we did the last one of these raids, so looks like a cool little puzzle box. The Crystal Tower. We need to turn Iron Will on. I don't know why it always turns that off. Alright, duty commenced. I'm gonna go with following everybody. Hopefully this isn't a... Oh, good. It's his own line. I was going to say, hopefully we're not supposed to go with a certain group. Because it looks like it just loops around. Oh, we got some mobs. I'm gonna go for that one. Maybe that one. Alright, let's get this going. Maybe bring it over here. Debuff. Where's my four? There we go. Totally forgot my hotkeys. It's been a while here. Where's that? The snake. Alright, he's down. Dark Generals. Okay. Oh, we got some new stairs. I mean, whoever made these zones did a lot of work for something that doesn't get, you know, there's so much that's not used, right? Like all these different little sub things and stuff. It's always impressive. Oh, well this is a boss. All right. I'm gonna stand over here. Keep my head on a swivel. 'Cause I don't know what. It's an orb mechanic. Of some sort. What is that? I know in the last raid there was an insta-kill mechanic. There is a... Oh, those are... So some staffs. Bunch of shiny stuff on the floor. Now I'm frozen. I'm not sure why I'm frozen. Or what I'm supposed to actually do. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Let's kill the staff, maybe? Alright, staff's down. Oh, I have some kind of head thing on me. There we go. That was weird. Alright, what's the loot? Agreed. Alright, this is another... Oh, we got 3. Guessing we want to bring them all together for that cleave damage. Well, these don't have any... Don't have hit points, never mind. sure they're all pointed the right way. There we go. Oh, jeez. He thinks that's, yeah, it's getting pretty it's a pretty long beard at this point. There we go. How are you doing, Joe? There's a clone over here. All right. I have no idea what's going on, by the way. These this is like a looking for dungeon type raid, and I'm just doing the I'm doing the storyline for the game. And I'm playing a tank class, so I should probably do a little more research on some of the stuff. But so far, everything's been so relatively easy that it's not much of a challenge, like for this, you know, story level stuff. So. Nice. Ooh. Is there like more mechanics that I should be paying attention to? I don't think so. There we go. That was easy. These bosses are dying relatively fast. Alright, what was that loot? Greed. Ooh, bunch of stuff here. These guys look cool. Alright. Come on, 7. And we'll drop that. Try to get them all stacked together. And there's a dragon that's going to drop down. Or burn us. Jeez, that was hard hitting. Where's that other tank? What's the other one? I don't see what the third tank is. Yeah, on the console, this game is a bear to configure all the controls. I had the PlayStation 4 version. It was like you have to hold down different buttons to get to the different hotbars and stuff. It's pretty crazy. I could see how it would be kind of fun to play on the console though. Is there more? There's a thing over there. Oh yeah. Not tanking. Or am I tanking? Jeez. I guess I am. I thought that little gnome guy with the two-hander was tanking. Alright, I can do this. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm about to die. They need to heal me. Nope. Not gonna happen. Oh, the character customization. Yeah. I picked a cat chick for my character. Yeah. Accept. Alright, I guess the mechanic is hide behind the rocks. I wish I would have known that. There we go. What is this? Okay, has done anything on that yet? It says greed. Greed. I got battle resed, so one of the healers healed me during the fight, or resed me, and they're supposed to heal me since I'm playing the tank, but I don't know what was going on. I also didn't know. I don't know any of the mechanics, so there's those 3 boulders that drop down at some point during the thing that I guess you're supposed to hide behind. I'm trying to go into all of the stuff blind. I feel it's not as fun if I know what's gonna happen. There we go. And since I'm watching all the cutscenes, the battle had already started. So I'm guessing that these yellow areas are probably things that we need to go to at some point during the fight. And I'm trying to let this guy with the two-handed sword, that guy right there, tank. All right, what are we doing? Starfall Circle. Okay. Oh man, I think I pulled the aggro off him. Hard to tell. Alright. Yeah, he's got it. Oh god, I'm almost dead. There we go. Someone heal. Okay. Another one of these. Oh, there's multiples, okay. Lots of mechanics in this game. It's just a matter of learning them all. And then there's like 3 different difficulties. So there's like a normal, hard mode, and then extreme mode, I think. Alright, oh. That doesn't look like something I want to stand in. Oh, it is something I want to stand in. It gave me levitation to avoid the ground damage. Am I tanking it now? Yes, I am. Alright. Defensive. Where's that guy? Try to keep... Oh, I got smashed. Jeez. Life is a circus, I guess is how you pronounce that. Pretty sure I died at the last second there. Alright, circus tower complete. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright. Alright, that worked. Let's leave. I received a player commendation. That was horrible. Alright, so this game's very cutscene heavy, so it has lots of cutscenes. Dirty. You did it. You defeated Emperor Zandi. Empires may rise and fall, but man's spirit ever lives on. Truly, you are the champion we had hoped for, Yurdi. With Emperor Zandi now at eternal rest, his dark legacy may be undone. Oh, here comes this guy. Oh. What are you playing at now, Nero? In case you haven't noticed, Garland, these are dangerous surrounds. Can a man be faulted for exercising due caution? At any rate, you needn't mind me. I am perfectly capable of looking after myself. Go on and finish what you came to do. There are 2 ways that we may seal off Circus Tower. Either isolate it from the outside world or cripple its ability to produce energy. The choice of method is yours to make. Before you proceed, however, Doga and I must needs attend to a task. That is interesting. They're like drawn to it. That distortion. What is it? These 2 dudes are clones of some old people. The power of Zande sought to obtain comes from the void. The world of darkness, our people called it. And the true nature of that power was none other than the armies of the Void Sent. Void Sent feed on Aether, as you may already know, and no plane is richer in it than ours. In exchange for their allegiance, Zande entered into an unholy covenant. He would open a gate through which the void sent could freely enter our world. The covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect. However, being of the Emperor's lineage, Uni and I believe that we can annul it. By his blood, Zandi sealed his dark pact. By our blood, it shall be undone. It is time. Yes, Doga, finally we may fulfill our purpose. All right. Oh, be still, my beating heart. For a moment I feared that this outing would end in disappointment, but my readings were not mistaken. Not even the Ultima weapon compares to this. What are you going on about? The covenant is everlasting. Oh, what do we got here? Some blood elves. Like doppelgangers of the other one. Oh. And so Maricida is brought into the fold. Soon all the world shall be united under Algian rule. And yet, with every dream that becomes reality, the memory of death grows ever more vivid, and endless void bereft of light and warmth. Though I may have defeated death, it did not leave me unscathed. Nay, its ravening claws have scarred my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace. Beings without will, you cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, my fear. What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he need not know the pain of loss. Oh yeah, it's a direct. There's a lot of really crazy English for some characters. It's sometimes it's hard to read. So let there be nothing. Harvest more power, that the gate may be thrown full open. Let the cloud of darkness come and engulf the world, devouring all life, hopes, and dreams. Let all be returned to nothingness. Oh. This guy. Yuri, pull yourself together. Is there no end to them? What in the seven hells is happening? Oh. Arg, not now. Damn it. Oh. Gotta have the sword gun. Oh, right. 3 more. Nero, were they a part of your grand plan too? Save your jibs, Garland. I didn't put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. Something controls them. A void scent. And no ordinary one at that. Doga. Oh. That guy's getting sucked into the void. Huh. Confound it! Without them, there's no way to master the darkness. That power is mine. Oh. Oh, you lost your gun sword, dude. Oh, he's trying. Oh. Now they're all in the void. Nero. The covenant shall be honored. I am the cloud of darkness. I shall devour your light and return this world to the void. Oh, all his little clones are gone. Damn it. The rift is gone. What are we supposed to do now? As much as it pains me to leave without them, there's precious little we can do. Let us return to the find and consult with Rumberos. All right. So we need to go back to town over there. Let's fast travel to Reverend's Toll. And we can fly on down there. Alright, I think this way. And I think it's right over here. It's been a little while, I can't remember where it's at. Yeah, that's it right there. And Mr. Ram, what do you got for us? All this happened within the tower? Gods preserve. The rift that manifested before the throne was a void gate. Of this I am certain. There exists a myriad of kinds of void scent. The more powerful the being, the larger the gate must be for it to pass through. 'Twould seem that Zande sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions. One that would allow this cloud of darkness entry into our world. Fortunately for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what this void scent is capable of. However dreadful it may be, we cannot abandon our friends. Is there no way to save them? I will not lie to you, Master Garland. The situation is bleak. Though void sent can enter our world, instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we do not even know whether our friends are still live. Damn it! I feel so helpless. No, I refuse to give up. We must save Doga and Uni. We share the same eye, 'tis true, but that is not what motivates me. Above all, I wish to help them fulfill their mission, a mission whose burden they have borne for thousands of years, and besides, we cannot leave matters as they are. So long as Zande's dark covenant is binding, our world is in danger. 'Tis our duty to prevent the worst from coming to pass. Ever since meeting Uni and Doga, you have not quite been yourself. Tell me true, is all well with your eye? I honestly cannot say. I know only that there is a memory that I must recall. As a child, my father told me that the truth of our eye rests with Alg. The answer eludes me still, but one day I will find it. I am with Gar. I don't know how to say his name. However slim the odds, we must try to save Uni and Doga, I and that bastard Nero as well, if only to make certain that he won't make any more mischief. You have the right of it, though we have known them but briefly. Doga and Uni are our comrades. We cannot fail them. I shall consult the experts and literature both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. Yeah. Yet, know that it may be a while before we are ready to act. I would ask that you be patient when dealing with the void. One cannot be cautious enough. My thanks again for your assistance. Pray rest now while you can, for when the time comes to go after our friends, you must be at no less than full strength. We'll save them yet, Yurdi. Mark my words. Alright, we completed Circus Tower. Alright, what is next? Let's see here. I think it's that World of Darkness one. We're doing a sub-quest that lets us do the continuation of the main story. So the main story up there is dependent on us doing this quest here. And this is it. The World of Darkness. Ramboros has furrowed brow and the look of one with ill tidings. Ah, Yuri, it is good you are come. I have news you must be made aware of. Alas, none of it bodes well for us, nor for Uni, Doga, and Nero, imprisoned in the Dark Realm. Think back upon our last foray into Circus Tower. If you will, the calamity stirred the place from its long slumber and awoke Emperor Zande. But you, Yurdi, you ensured he was laid rest permanently. Yet the Emperor had sealed a binding covenant with the terrible void sent known as the Cloud of Darkness. Even as Doga and Uni labored to annul this contract, the entity reached through a rift and dragged the pair of them and Nero out of our realm. Since that day, Noah has devoted itself to rescuing Una, Doga, and Nero from beyond the rift. Our research, however, has exposed a far more dire problem. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Zande's orders and collects energy to open another void gate, even as we speak. Indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. We have done all we can to stop the Imperial Edict, but to no avail. Just as the gate would open only for Uni and Doga, so will the tower heed only those with the royal blood of Alg. 'Tis most galling design, granted. This was not always so vexuous, according to the Algian tombstone Nero presented to us. During the golden age of Alg, the royalty had some means of bestowing their blood upon others. If they hadn't such a technology, Amon and his underlings could never have controlled the Crystal Tower. But we do not have either this art or any with royal blood. Every moment we wait, a vast rift through which the Cloud of Darkness can enter our realm threatens to open. Such disaster cannot be allowed to come past. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Azande's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the latter would suffice, but then what of the energy building in the Crystal Tower? Without suppression, that power could discharge and cause a calamity, like the one that destroyed the Alg. In truth, we have more than just lost 3 compatriots to worry about. If we do not act, our very world will fall before the might of this threat. We know but one way out of this predicament: rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm and seal the rifts shut after them. And mercifully, not all our news is quite so bleak. 'Tis true we cannot stop the void gate from manifesting from within the tower, but this can be to our benefit. Jeez. We can use Circus. I'm gonna say Circus. I have no idea. Circus's power from our own purposes and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. All right. We have heard this is possible from a man of the Thaumaturge's Guild, well versed in otherworldly matters, and with Master Garland working to create said portal. The final preparations are well underway, and here comes the man himself. Yurdi, just the person we're looking for. Ah, yes, the fellowship is indeed complete, and all parties privy to our strategy. And you, Master Garland, how fare your endeavors? Quite well. The device is nearly ready, though attaching the damnable thing to Circus Tower, took every, I guess, owns. I'm gonna go with ounce because I think that's what they were going for, of ingenuity the ironworks has got, but it should produce the energy we need. With just a little more fine-tuning, we can open a rift. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge at the 8 sentinels as guides, and do hurry, Yurty. I am sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you? Well, Sid certainly seems to have a firm hand on the helm. Shall we make our way to the Crystal Tower? Alright, we accept the next quest. And I believe this is, this is the final raid we're going to do for this quest line. I see it go down here. And go into the little portal. That mob followed me through the thing. That's hilarious. And we can't fly here. Yurty, I'll bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Circus Tower is full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single coupling is off, well, boom. But it should be fine, really. Anyway, you'd best wait at the top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation. All right. My friends, you have arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal, then we'll see if we can't open a gateway to another world. Is there something amiss? Ah, Emperor Zande's throne. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it stood as a symbol of Alg's art and power, now nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Algian civilization had lived on and a just emperor still sat on that throne. How different would our history be? How much further would we have advanced? Sigh. Unfortunately, there's no stopping Xande in his ambition. There were those who tried. Xande's war of domination left no one unscathed, unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people. Warriors young and brave took up the sword against the Alg. These men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. But all this merely hastened the destruction. Just as they moved towards the Alg's heart for the kill, Zande lashed out in anger and frustration, as trapped beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Zande desired that great rift be open to hasten the cloud of darkness the cloud of darknesses coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power held within Dalamud be emptied into this circus tower at once. The act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Circus was swallowed by the very earth upon which it stood. The fourth umbral calamity, I'd learned of its cause from Uni and Doga. I had no idea that the rebellion incited Zande to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Algian history is astounding. Why a man could study for 2 lifetimes and only learn half of what you know. Mayhaps 'tis strange, though I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. Ah, yes, Biggs, are you ready? Ready and roar and open up that void gate, Chief. We reckon when this machine is up and running, she'll be able to float 5 airships with the size of the Argus. So just give us the word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower. Good, then let's get started. Our preparations are complete. Everyone step away from the throne. All right, let's see if what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. Ah, a rift to the world of darkness, as Uni called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. We can't break out the mead just yet. The tough part's still ahead. We've broken into the dark realm, but there's a gate's not all that stable. It won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the void gate stays open. Alright, that's convenient. As will the sons of Saint Coinage, this rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we are truly lost. Pretty sure that means just me. Which leaves Yurdi, my friend. 'Tis a heavy burden I must task with you, but there are none more able. Pray lead the adventurers beyond the rift. I do not know what awaits you, save the cloud of darkness and our 3 comrades, but you must go, for the fate of our world now rests upon your shoulders. So exciting. Everybody else has plans and I have to go alone. 'Tis our only gambit, but I have every faith you will succeed. It will be no small feat to return after you've passed beyond the rift. Make certain you are prepared before leaving. Might I have a moment of your time, Yurdi? There is a matter of import we must needs discuss ere you leave. What? Where the hell is he going? Alright, speak with him at the 8 Sentinels. And I guess we're over here. Yurdi, I wish to speak with... I'm gonna do that again. Yurdi, I wish to speak to you about my eye. As you are no doubt aware, 'tis a trait only seen amongst Algian royalty. Long I have pondered why such is my inheritance. The Seguin, yeah. Hugh must have some sort of bearing upon my destiny. This much Doga himself admitted. But what? In truth, the more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow, meeting those two clones has wrought a great change in me. I am consumed with remembering something ancient, but ever so important. And my father's words echo in my mind, the self-same ones his father told him. The truth of our eye rests with the Alg. Mayhap what I wish to remember and these words are related, mayhap not. But I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through to the very end with mine own 2 eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. Yeah, sure, why not, man? You have my thanks, my friend. Now let us venture into the world of darkness to save our comrades and our realm. The duty finder has been updated. Use the duty finder to enter the world of darkness. Alright. Oh, it's another huge raid. Awesome. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. The world of darkness. Alright, how long is this one gonna take? 5 minutes? Okay. So, this is gonna be fun. I think this is the last one, and then we should be able to continue the main story. A time of every purpose. A time to every purpose. Some of the translations, I guess, are just a little awkward. And then we should be into the first expansion, I think, when we get that quest. I think this was all like the end game for the first, I guess, first tier of the game. All right, 54 seconds. And do we get any upgrades from any of that? No. Did we get anything? I don't know how I can see. Oh, I got materia, I guess, from these things now. I've had the same gear for so long. It's like extract materia. Once the materia has been extracted from an item, it is spirit bound and will be reduced to 1%. Why not? You successfully Oh, battle dance. Let's just do it all on these. Early on, someone told me I needed to do this. I don't know everything about it, but why not? This one. There's one more. I think it's the belt. No, the gloves. I don't see any kind of alright. Oh, there it is. Okay. And it's not soulbound. Maybe the item here is soulbound? I'm not 100% sure how that works. And all of these are... Oh, Judy's ready. All right. The world of darkness. Let's see what this thing's like. Light party. That is a cool looking scene, I must admit. All right, Iron Will. All right, you're faster than me. All right, looks like we got a guy who knows what he's doing tanking, so that works awesomely. And we got a two-headed dragon. There's a bunch of little stuff over there. Oh, this guy's got like a backwards tail whip. Let's see if I can grab that ninja. Tap is not working well for me. There we go. And drop that. And I don't even know how to say that guy, the other tank's name. It's like something orchestration. Oh, you can change the music at your estate. Today I learned I have an estate. Ooh, that thing looks so awesome. That is like, it's like an Eye of the Beholder on like steroids. Oh god. Oh, alright. Oh no. I have a feeling that I have no idea what I'm doing. What is this mechanic? What is it, like trying to randomly pick something? There's another hourglass over there. Is that thing supposed to get killed? This is a fight, I'll tell you what. We all died. I don't even know what killed me. Alright, let's go run over that thing. Oh, okay, there's a debuff. Where are my debuffs at, though? Generating hit points. I'm weakened, I guess. I have Doom. I took away Doom. Okay, I know, that mechanic makes sense. That was a weird fight. A lot of little mechanics going on there. Oh wow, that is so awesome looking. All right. Okay, all those debuffs are going. So I'm guessing when we died to Doom, maybe, because I didn't go into the thing quick enough. Queen Scullia. She's got a look to her. I'll give her that. All right, let's keep an eye on what the surroundings. Looks like there's some stuff behind us that might spawn. Oh, I'm tanking it, I guess. Or not. Thor. Zande's clone. Alright. Alright, more gates. We gotta kill these. Alright, we got some ads. Down. Oh, the dude's in a rabbit suit or something. Alright, that's cool. Wormhole generator. Oh, what the fuck? Look at this guy. 5-headed dragon. 5 heads. Let's look around. This thing's got a lot of hit points. Heads of fire and ice are doing something. Interesting. Alright, there's a dragonfly on the field. Now it's dead, so that's not something you have to worry about. What the hell is that? Everybody's moving to the front. What the hell? Thought he lost a head. Oh, it grows two heads. It's like Quorm. Some poison slime back here. Guess I'll just grab the ads. Guess that splatters everywhere. That was an interesting effect. Yeah, we're doing okay, I guess. I mean, it's almost dead. Oh, there's something. Link to me. Oh, now I'm frozen. And I'm being shot by fireballs. Jesus. That was interesting. Very interesting, to say the least. I guess you're supposed to run away, I guess, as fast as possible from that thing. I don't know. I couldn't target it, I don't think. Clear the jaws is the next objective. Oh, jeez. I'm in A. Or not. I got Doom on me now. I'm dead. I'm tanking it though, so hopefully I went to the right one. I'm in Alliance B. Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Oh. It wouldn't let me go up. There's one. Oh my god, it happened again. got Doom. That was interesting. Alright, we got a happy fun time guy, I guess. Is everybody coming up here? Yeah, this looks like the whole raid. Man, the Void has some cool stuff. The other tank's right here, so we should probably all be in the same spot, right? Forget what Alliance gets aboard. B. Hell's aboard. Oh, this Cerebus. I need to get like healed. I'm literally gonna die. So confused. Okay. There's a lot of interesting mechanics in this game. Way more mechanics, I feel like, than World of Warcraft ever had. Alright. Oh, he's in, like, some weird mode. Okay. This guy hits pretty hard. See, that guy's taking like 3k hits. Alright, he broke his chains. That means he's in like a berserk mode. Jeez. No idea what that is. Alright, he's dead. Defeat the cloud of darkness. Alright, final boss. Final boss. Where are we going? Who disturbs the gloom? Ah, mortals from the realm of light. I am the cloud of darkness. What I do not smother, I do something. Alright. Mapping the realm? Oh, it's one of those kind of fights. Okay. Now he's over here. Oh, fuck. Alright, so he shoots out a super laser beam. Looks like only that one guy needs to tank it. Trying to figure out what needs to be done. That probably bad. For the cloud of darkness, he has sure a lot of light effects. Alright, something over here. It seems to be going down faster than that dog we just fought. Oh wait. That's all good. I guess we gotta go to one of these. There we go. Dark cloud. Dark storm. Man, this is... I feel like there should be some kind of like short synopsis of the fight. Alright. Almost got hit by that again. What on earth is that? Jeez, what on earth is that? Alright, I guess we gotta go do these things. Oh, click off the screen. Particle beam for 1,000. It's like the ship mechanic maybe. There's like a damage that the platform can take. There we go. Let the sun shine in. Obtain 40 stones, 50 stones. Puff of Darkness has been added to the list. A faded copy of Blind in the Dark. Faded copy. Alright. Greed. what this stuff is. Who knows? I think I'm the only one here anyway. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we finished 3 raids. I got player accommodations, I guess, for that. Where in the 7 hells are they? Without them to stem the energy in the tower, our defeat of the cloud causes little. Dunga, Uni, can you hear me? Nero? Must you be so infernally loud? Are you so keen to attract more void scent? Though I don't blame you for missing my company. Think the 12, are you all right? As all right as can be expected, Uni has simply passed out. Nero, by the gods, what has happened to you? Alas, his wounds were too deep and allowed this foul place entry into his body. Now the darkness claws at the aether of his very form. Would that we could have protected him. The cloud of darkness was bound by Xande's unholy covenant to bring prosperity to the Algan royalty. The same blood that sealed this contract gives us measure of protection. I say a measure, for this vow does not protect us from the other void scent. The cloud imprisoned us here precisely to unleash fiends upon us. We would be dead had Nero not defended us so valiantly. Mistake not my actions for kindness. I have a use for you yet in Azoria, and simply could not let harm befall you here. Where? Uni, you are safe. Our friends have come for us. Have they? Then perhaps, Doga, there is yet hope. We may fulfill our purpose. That is ominous. Mortals! You have dared to challenge me, and now you must feel my wrath. Did you think to destroy me in my realm? Here I am eternal. I will smother your light and entomb your bones amongst my shadows. Are we truly so powerless here? As long as we fight the cloud in this realm, I fear so. And yet, though we may not be able to destroy it, this may be our chance to stop it. If we strike now whilst the cloud can barely hold her form, mayhap we can sever Xande's covenant. Yes, and raise the bridge between the crystal tower and this foul place once and for all. Yurdi must flee. You and Doga must stay here. 'Tis madness. You must return with us. No one but you can save the world from the threat of the crystal tower. Oh, jeez, he's got a shield. What trickery is this? Your blood. You too gain protection from Xande's blood. You are possessed of royal blood. That is why the royal eye runs in your line. 'Twas a gift you have inherited. You have gained the authority over the Crystal Tower. Hey, Dras, how's it going? Yeah, the raids went pretty well. I died a few times because I didn't know the mechanics, but we got through them. I had thought time would consume all of Og. That a man should still live with his forebears' blood in this age can be no coincidence. Some person must have planted this gift in your line and used the highest of Algian technology to do so. True, the Crystal Tower is not like to recognize you as Algan, not as you are now. But your royal eye bespeaks a simple truth. Within you dwells one feeble glinter that will illuminate all, the light of hope. But how should I use this light? Pray tell me. You must gain control of the Crystal Tower. We will share our blood with you. Though its effects will be ethereal, it will bolster the Algian presence within you. This is our gift to you, that you may fulfill your destiny. All with the royal eye are bound by fate to Alg. Our part in this journey is to bury Xande's dark ambitions in the past. This was the true Uni and Doga's purpose, one we have carried into the future. Know that as long as the light of hope survives in you, our souls will still remain, even if our bodies are lost. That's pretty cool. Is he gonna have two red eyes now? Two red eyes. Two Fitbits. You must leave us as well, Nero. I am sorry we could not live up to your expectations. I must return to you what is yours, though you dropped it whilst defending us. What you seek by this instrument may not be possible, Nero. But do not give up. There are many other paths that await you. Of course they do. This guy's got some cool glow to him. Doga Uni, I thank you. We shall never forget you. Now, Yurdi, Nero, let us quit this place. You shall not escape me, impudent children of light. No, you shall not escape us. Here, Xande's blood-stained dreams of glory end. There, the glint of light. It grows faint. Then the bridge between realms grows fragile by the Covenant's annulment. If that light dies, we are stranded here. Hurry. Oh, this guy's not gonna make it. Nero, no, you must move. Leave me. I do not need you. If I die here, it will be because I bloody well decided to. I failed to master darkness. I'll not suffer watching a green boy master the tower. Do what you will with it, but remember me, son of Alg. I am Nero Tol Scavia, the man who yet outdo Alg and Garlon. That was what you hoped to. Oh. May the Crystal Tower again be a beacon of hope for mankind. Go, damn you. They were like 2 feet apart. He could have easily just dragged the guy. Cough. Must move onwards. This is not where I come to rest. But how did? So, those damn clones did it, after all. Now onwards! Ah! Oh, that sucks. Or not. You owe me, Nero. The hells I do. Oh, I forgot to click. All right, where are we at? You are returned unharmed. Thank the gods. When that void gate started to close, I had never felt so powerless in all my life. We were running about like madmen trying to keep the gate open, and then the chief actually went in and dived in. But you're all safe, Where are Uni and Doga? They are not. Bobbity boo, bobbity boo. I see. I will miss the two of them dearly, but I am happy they fulfill their purpose. We who live on must still attend to the Crystal Tower, though we now have no one able to seal it. That is not true, my friend. Uni and Doga have entrusted me with their blood. I can now control the Crystal Tower. Double red eyes. Ah, yes, I can see it in your eyes. Good. Then let us put an end to this and seal away the tower. I understand your instinct, Rambaros, but please give me a moment to rest. I am weary to the bone, and Nero and Yurdi are both emerged from a long battle. Of course, of course. You have the right of it. Come, we shall leave this place for a spell and repair to Saint Coinage Find. No one but you could have succeeded in the world of darkness, Yurdi. Would that I could have been more of use beyond the rift. As it stands, I was but a vessel for Doga Anuni's blood. Have I remembered what I wished to? Yes, something has come back to me. Gaining royal blood and witnessing true bravery has reminded me of my forebear's dearest wish. But we need not speak of these things now. It was not my place to keep you. Pray go on ahead of me. There is something small I would like to do before I return. I could not have asked for a better comrade. If only I could have been a part of your adventurers longer, Yurdi. Alas, fate dictates. I have a different role to play. A wish hidden for millennia and brought to light by the good people of Noah. Oh, he's about to kill himself, I bet. Now finally 'tis my time to see it realized. All right. Speak with Rambaros in coinage. Let's go up here. Man, that is a long story. Geez, 5 player accommodations for that? Jeez. And I died. Must be a joke or something, or I was the only person left. All right. Over here. Oh, we are almost 54. That is nice. And doesn't it look like our archer friend has returned? I cannot express how glad I am you returned safely, Yurdi, and with the means to dispel the threat of the Crystal Tower for good. Rest if you will, and then let us free ourselves from the specter of the Algins. Alright, we have completed the World of Darkness. Alright, what is up next? The Light of Hope. With a look of finality upon him, Rambaros seems intent on sealing the Crystal Tower once and for all. I trust you have rested, my friend. Good, I wish to seal the tower now. But there's something we must do first. Let me summon the others and hear full what happened beyond the rift. Red Eyes isn't here. So the Algin eye that runs in his blood does mean that royal blood flows in his veins. I suppose it is not so odd to think his forebears gained it via ancient technology, but who imbued his family with the blood and for what purpose? Mayhap this was fate from discovering the tower and gaining Union Doga's blood. Has he said anything? For that matter, where is he? And what of Nero? I'm not sure about our resident historian, but Nero left the tower with me. Where he's vanished to since, I cannot say. But knowing him, I don't believe he'll scheme against us for a time being, though he is still Nero. Every time I hear Nero, I think of that old CD burning software. Yurdi, you say he stayed behind in the Crystal Tower? I wonder if he even now prepares to seal the place off. Master Rambos. He came into the Crystal Tower and began ordering all the researchers out. What? Why would he do such a thing? I do not know, sir. But he was quite insistent. He all but bloody forced me out the gates. I suppose it is possible he told one of the others, but I wasted no time in finding out. I've thought it be best to hasten here and ask for your guidance. Very well, let us go speak with these researchers and get to the bottom of this queer business. Master Galliard, Yurdi, please come with me. No doubt means to seal off the crystal tower, but it worries me he did not breathe the word of this plan to us. All right. Quest accepted. Speak with somebody. All right, where are they at? They are way over there. So let's go through the gate. Make our way over here. I guess we gotta fight this guy. There we go. Wow, that does not do a lot of damage. Oh, he got a friend now. And there we go. And now I can go through the gate. Whoa, jeez. I almost jumped into the oblivion. Alright, speak with the son of Saint Coinage. There is the person. What in the world was he thinking, demanding we leave the tower? No doubt you'll want to know why. I wish I knew that myself. Of course, he would tell me nothing, but to be honest with you, miss, I am certain of it. What? That didn't make sense. Go no further, my friends. The doors will close ere long. So, you are of a mind to seal the tower? I know time is of the essence, but all I ask is a hint of your plan. Please come here, we can discuss. No, my apologies, but I cannot. Come on, man, what is this nonsense? If aught is amiss, surely we can help. Not this time, my friend. Just as Uni and Doga fulfilled their destiny, so too must I fulfill mine. My blood has awakened me to this fact. As my father told me, the truth has always lain with Alg. Or rather, 'twas there the wish I must grant was born. What? You see, not all the world perished in Zande's calamity. Survivors stood amidst the ruins of Alg, looking to the crystal tower, but it was nowhere to be seen. Yet, they hoped its spires would again dominate the land and prayed that the crystal tower would be a beacon of hope to people everywhere. Word of this soon reached the other member of the Alg's royalty to outlive the empire, the Princess Selena. Selena was moved by the people's dearest wish. She used the very best of Alg technology to give her blood and memories to he whom she trusted most. That man was my forebearer. For millennia we waited. Alg's art and ingenuity faded. Our royal blood grew thin, but before the last drop could vanish from the realm, the memory of all this returned to me. And now I must fulfill the wish of the ancients. The tower will shine forth as a new beacon of hope. Hi, Altered. How are you? The Crystal Tower strength poses a great threat to Azoria now. We would need technology as advanced as Alg's to use it correctly. As things stand, we barely understand the tower's workings. Hells, we may never fully comprehend them. Doing all right. I'm having fun with Final Fantasy here. How about you? 'Tis as you say, Cid. We could wait for someone, some day, to reach the same heights as Alg, but by then we will have lost the royal blood and the means to control the tower. But what if you do as Almond did, and put the tower into a deep sleep? What? You cannot mean that. I am dead serious, Cid. The tower may only be used once. Men rival the Algians in knowledge. I will slumber within the circus tower until then to greet those with the means to open the gates. Oh, okay. I just noticed the raid. Thanks, man. I barely can see the chat over here, but thank you very much. Then I will guide them, and thus will the tower shine forth as a beacon of hope it was meant to be. 'Tis only the way to make the wishes of the ancients come true. Yeah, good night to you, and sleep well. Thank you very much. The future is where my destiny awaits. But yours lies outside these doors. Go, create a future where hope reigns, and the tragedies of the past are but memories. No one but you can accomplish such things. Nothing we say will make you change your mind, will it? Onwards to a brighter future. It won't be easy, of course, but that's exactly what we'll do. We will catch up with the Algan. Just you wait. We'll cover all the lost ground before you even know it. Well said, Wedge. It'll only take a few years before we come a-knocking, and then you're in for a rude awakening. You shall be witness to Noah's accomplishments. Pray, keep alive our successes and forgive us our failures, and we will meet again, my friend. The 12 keep you till then, Rambaros. I look forward to learning your exploits, and you, Yurdi. I know history will remember you. No doubt your heroism will be the star by which I chart my course when I awake. Well now, I must rest. Recalling so much has put me in the mood for sleep. Farewell, my friends. I eagerly await a future born of your courage and the ancients' wish. That's pretty cool that he can just go to sleep for a few years. All right, the door is sealed. All right. I wish this was voice acted. All right, where are you going? I think we can actually continue the main story now, hopefully. Hopefully. I think it was just those 3 raids. Should be the last quest. Oh, there's that Nero guy. The crystal tower slumbers again then. 'Tis too quiet for my taste. Oh, his eyes were like gone. What? Goodbye, Sid. I must put all this at my back. Possibility beckons, and I am bound to follow. Where the hell did he throw that thing? A new dawn has come for me. Oh, the thing's beeping. All right, there we go. Report to Rambros. Oh man, I gotta go all the way back. Okay. Let's teleport and fly our way down. And there we go. This one, right? Oh, such a quest line. I mean, jeez. 3 raids on a sub quest. That's pretty interesting. All right, where is Mr. Rambros? There he is. You have just missed Sid, Yuri. There is much that needs his attention if he is to fulfill Gar's wishes, it seems. But this is not the end of Noah. No matter how lonely Saint Coinetch's find has become for our friend's departure, we must walk in different directions now. Remember that we labor for a brighter future. Lit by his beacon, sealing the crystal tower was the first step. Jeez. Farewell, my friend. May our paths cross again. And we have completed the Light of Hope, and we got a Algian catalyst, some kind of crafting material. You have completed the Crystal Tower quest series by speaking with Sile and Coinage Find. You can accept a quest that allows you to trade items obtained by repeating the Alliance raids. The next main scenario quest can be accepted by speaking with Minfilia and the Rising Stone. Finally, we can go back to Minfilia. Where's she at? Let's make way, and we got an achievement, Out of the Dark. All right, let's see here. And this way, Rising Stones. All right. entrance to the Solar. And Minfilia. What do you got for us? A time to every purpose. While others look forward to the impending royal banquet, Minfilia cannot help but look at to the past. Though recent events weigh heavily on our minds, we must needs set them aside for now. We are come to a defining moment in Azoria history. The Grand Cremori? What the fuck? Commemoration? The big party of our joint defense of Ishgard, the first time in 15 long years that our people have stood side by side with our neighbors to the north to fight in common cause. This may mark the true rebirth of the Azorian Alliance, failing that it should be at the very least serve bring our nations closer together. Jeez, I cannot read today. We have every right to raise our voices in celebration, do we not? We have bested the Dravians, the Asians, both, and against desperate odds. We have fought and won, but the primals still plague us, and the Empire still plots our subjugation. And our triumphs, remarkable though they are, we bought at a terrible price. Brave adventurers and allies broken on the steps of faith, and before our eyes, in this very room, our dear friend Moonbrighta. This is the victory we have wrought, and it is as bitter as ashes in my mouth. I would sooner stay here and invite those with more appetite to enjoy the feast in my stead. Alas, it is a royal banquet, and all of our allies will be in attendance. It is our duty to present in a united front that we might serve as a beacon of hope to all. It seems I have no choice but to take my own advice. I instructed the others to meet us in Uldal, that we might make our grand entrance together. Unfortunately, I had to settle for leaving Tataru and a note. If they do not return quickly, they will have to settle for whatever leftovers I can smuggle out of the fragrant chamber. All right. Is it going to teleport us to Udal? Nope. All right. Off to the big soiree, Yurdi. Raise a glass for me, eh? Or not? You do not look best pleased, lass. Something on your mind? I swear this dude was dead. What the fuck's she doing? By the Navigator. Willard's dead? God's damn it, they must have known. They've been rumbled. I mean, sod it. 'Tis past the time we had this talk. After our last conversation, I got to thinking about where certain funds were coming from. So I had to dig around on the quiet like. And sure enough, I found it. Seems a fair bit of coin is made by the way into the Braves' coffers courtesy of a Dodo Consortium, a daft name for a business if I ever heard one, which is what first gave me an inkling to something weird to write. So I went through the ledgers again, and I found another half dozen donations from organizations with stupid bloody names. Didn't take long to find the common thread. All were owned by the Mirage Trust. Oh, I'll give that bastard credit. He showed us up. For the amateurs we are, short o' calling one o' his business's bloody bribery consortium, I don't know what more he could have done to mock our rule on financial contribution. The gods only know how many men owe the first and third are taken Teledegy's coin. But now we know some of them are, and I'd wager me right eye they're the ones that what did for Willard. The earnest young fool had taken to asking the wrong kind of questions, bound to attract attention he was. Should have seen it at the time, but I didn't. God's damn me. Still, I don't see what Teledigi I can't remember how to say his name, hopes to accomplish. He hid his scheme with all the care of a drunk pissing in the wind. No, he's cleverer than us, so we need to be clever too. That's the only way we'll ever repay this debt of blood. We'll purge every one of them traitorous bastards from our rank. On that you have my word. Or, I guess, me word. And Yurdi, mind yourself when you're in Uldal. We're heading into a storm. I can smell it. Alright, quest accepted. Quest accepted. Alright, speak with Menphilia at the Royal Promenade. So we're going to go to Uldal. And we got a secondary subplot involving a gnomish guy being evil. I'm going to call him gnomish. I don't know what the actual race is, but they look like gnomes. Chamber of Rule. That's where we want to go. And I believe she is on the other side of the room. Yep, she is. Looks like we got the whole gang together now. Stola, Yada, Papalamo, Thencrid, Menphilia. We have been waiting for you, Yerdy. The celebration is due to begin shortly, and I'd hoped we might make our introductions together, but Mistress Momodi just sent word that you are needed in the quickstand. Son of a gun. A time to every purpose complete. All right. Come, but not gone. A hero must go where she is needed. And according to Menphilia, you are needed elsewhere. We'll go on ahead, Yurdi. Pray join us once the matters at the quicksand are resolved. Oh, he's gonna tell us something. Give my regards to Momo. And let her know that I will call upon her anon. This guy's getting some. Alright, so we need to go to the Adventurers Guild. Sure, I think we can teleport to if we go over here. It's been a while since we went around this town. Let's see here. Adventurers Guild. This is the first one. Alright, she is like right around the corner right here. The quicksand. Alright, where's this lady at? She's over there. Momodi. Momodi. I appreciate you dropping in on such short notice, Yurdi. I know you've got places to be, so I won't waste your time. You're friends with Crystal Brave by the name of Alianne, aren't you? Former adventurer, come to think of it. I'm pretty sure you recruited her yourself. Well, anyways, she came around for a meal not too long ago. Before she left, she asked me to give you a message. She said if others ended up dragging you to the feast, I was to see you got it before you made your grand entrance. Meet me at the station west of the Coffer and Coffin. There's something I must show you. Short message, I'll grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking those words. Barely touched her food, too. Under other circumstances, I'd have thought those signs of troubled heart. But something tells me she ain't planning to ask your thoughts on a gentleman caller. Alright. Alright, where do we gotta go for that one? Come but not gone, way out there. Alright, we're gonna take a teleport to the Black Brush Station and fly our way over there. And just turn a little. And where's she at? Way over here. I like how this game uses like the older zones to do like all the quests and stuff. Oh, there it is. All right, come on. As you stand upon the platform, your thoughts begin to wander. And all too soon, the ghosts of comrades lost and enemies slain before you, or slain, begin to file by your mind's eye in solemn procession. Clearing your head, you scan the horizon, but see no sign of Alianne. Continue waiting. All right. Straining your ears to listen, you hear the chatter of Kaikurin and the buzzing of cypherids, but no approaching footfall. Sighing your bow on your your head, only to notice the vial laying at your feet. Jeez. All right, there's a vial. Yurdi, is that you? What brings you out this way? This guy, I don't trust him. Am I really telling this guy everything? Lieutenant Alianne? Why, no, I haven't seen her about. Had she come this way, I guaranteed we would have crossed paths. I must have passed the spot a dozen times. We're to patrol the city's environs on account of the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand. Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be with the other honored guests, enjoying your well-deserved respite. Aye, pray return to Uldal, Yurdi. If I chance meet the lieutenant, I will tell her where you were. I don't trust you with your primitive spear as you walk over this way. The scowl on your face. Oh, he's talking to somebody now. Really? He fell for that?
O Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line,
I don't get it, man. Like, half the quests are... I have to say it, and then she randomly starts talking.
Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall. Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
All right. Show the clouded vial to Momo. All right, we need to go back to town. Take that teleporter. Oh, that's what those things were. The key, the kai or those things right over there. Those rat people. All right, we need to go to the Adventurers Guild. Which is over this way. And we'll talk to her. Come on, dude. I reckon you'd head straight for the feast after meeting with Alian. What is the matter? No appetite? Clouded vial. So, she wasn't there, but this was. Ah, let's see. Looks to be like an alchemist vial, but beyond that, I cannot say. It might be best you hold on to for safekeeping, though. Any road, no use worrying about Alian. I'm sure she'll turn up before long, and when she does, we'll soon find out what all the aid of besides. Got more important things to think about. All right, we've completed Come But Not Gone. All right, the parting glass. Judging by Momo's grin, your star could not rise any higher. Would you believe that while you were away, another message arrived for you? Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultana's handmaiden, no less. It seems her grace desires a private audience. Her handmaiden will meet you on the royal promenade and escort you to the Sultana's chambers. So, what are you waiting for? Go on then, go. All right, another quest.
You needn't trouble yourself so.
Your grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your grace is ready, I shall summon the warrior of light.
I am.
Those are the largest wine bottles I've ever seen.
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
With good cause.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Your modesty knows no bounds, antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic. I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity. Territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty warrior of light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
She will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required her attention, but it did not sound serious.
Alright, now we need to go to the Royal Promenade. Probably easier just to teleport over here, right? And use the Royal Promenade teleporter. To, oh, I guess there's the one right outside the door we could just walk to. What's fun in that, right? Alright, let's go up here. Ethernet. Chamber of Rule. And I think she's on the other side over here. There, lady in waiting. Thank you for coming, madame. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before your attendance, you may have it. Or if you're ready, would be able to be my honor to escort you to Her Grace's chamber forthwith. Upon proceeding to the Sultana's bedchamber, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Alright, well. Let's do it. Let's... Hopefully it's not like an hour of cutscenes, but... Let's see what we got going on here.
Enter.
I'm gonna put this on auto advance.
Your Grace, your guest has arrived.
Pray, come in and take your ease.
"'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde."
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Such noble words, after the fact.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of Her Grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. 'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
Interesting.
You wished a word, Yu Hase?
Those gnome guys are just so intimidating.
You may go.
Your Grace.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion. I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy. You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few.
I don't think that's going to work out for you.
Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me? I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. How much we have both changed since that day we met beneath the Sultan tree. And the days ahead promise to change us further still. I hope that we will recognize ourselves when all of this is over.
Oh, is this ship poisoned? jeez, what the hell?
Your Grace! Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead. Poison in her wine? You did this!
Spare us your denials! I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance. I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
I don't think that's gonna work for you. Oh, jeez.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
The hell? What on earth is going on?
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away!
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
I think this is a trap. Man. Oh, he's talking to it.
Whatever is going on in there?
Oh.
Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals.
Hopefully they all fight
Come
back.
then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
I don't believe these foot soldiers would be able to put up with any kind of real fight.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us, now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. And you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant. I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthus. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
This woman stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamu ul Namo and is suspected accessories to the crime. All members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person.
Oh. Interesting.
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded Her Grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield. Oh yes, I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
That makes no sense.
This cannot be. Nanamo. Nanamo. No!
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you. It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
Oh, he just fucked up.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
He just fucked up.
I mean, you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
Oh, he's got crazy eyes.
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
What?
What the fuck? He just like went into like berserker fucking mode, man. That's crazy. Did he kill him?
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow Syndicate members. You're one of them.
Okay.
You've been in league with the Scions all along.
I think he's gonna wipe out this whole syndicate if he's smart.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Oh god, he just got his arm fucking cut off. What the hell?
Oh, Raban!
7 hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
Ah!
Oh man.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
How are they gonna get out of this? His arm would be gushing blood. I don't know.
You choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have. You are not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter. Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
You die!
Come on. He's like destroying the room. What the hell was that? Oh, he cut my character free.
I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
Ah, there you are.
Thancred, where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share Ponanamo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ulda. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Nanamo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
What's she doing?
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself? I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papa Limo!
Oh, jeez.
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancreds.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
What are they gonna do? Or do they just kill off those two too? That's the guy that got a kill right there. Oh.
Ah! Now look what you've done.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Popolimo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
Oh, what is he casting? What is this? What the fuck?
Let them have it, Ida!
I was hoping you'd say that.
Get Avatar or something? Oh, jeez. She just nuked them. They all die? All these cutscenes is like a damn movie.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
This way!
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two, go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Jesus, are they like killing off everybody?
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
Yeah. Clean the slate? Jeez. They're gonna kill her off next? I mean, come on.
Leave us!
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
Jeez. This guy's just killing everybody. Oh, he took an arrow to the knee. Son of a bitch. He took an arrow to the knee.
This is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady.
"'Tis done. Forgive me, Mitra.
Farewell, Ophelia.
pointless sacrifice going on here.
Heidelin, she speaks to me. No.
I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me. Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm.
There's no Scions left, my
As long
friend.
as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. "'Tis the only way."
Some Iron Man level shit right there. I could have literally just ran out of the tunnel right there. What the hell is that? Barbarian looking dude.
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others? Damn that man! Teleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Who's this dude?
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
Isn't that the guy from the beginning of the game?
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
Man, I can't believe they killed everybody. Jeez. That's insane. That's everybody.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favour. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah, and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were! Aye, and judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but 'twould appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
And who might you be, young sir?
Pippin Taropin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
Pippin.
I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Uldar. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Alacrity?
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end, 'twas I who
Hey,
needed saving.
Jadis, how's it going? Yeah, this story is crazy. I'm in total shock of what has just happened. I'm hoping that like some of the people didn't actually get killed, but I think they're kind of level setting it right now. Oh, he stopped talking. Yes. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. All right, let's go. All right. Whew. Speak to Pippin. All right. The most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without moment's hesitation or any hint of concern for his own safety, though I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father spoke often of you, Yurdi, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not all at all how I envisioned it. I leveled a bard to 50, but I never did any of the quests other than a few here and there, and that was way back before the game, way back when, and I totally had no idea what was going on in this story, and then I remade this Paladin character, and I've done every single story up until this point. Main quest story, that is. I kind of have a gist of what's going on now, so I consider it my my first actual playthrough. Yeah, like anytime I had to do this story on the bard, I just like clicked everything. I'm on the server Sargentus or Sargeras, something like that. It was a server one of my friends played on when I originally started. Master Alphanod, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Yurdi are free, we may still set things right. Are those like geographic locations or just like a group server, like a server group? Forgive me, Marshal Tarpin, but Alphanod, my boy, sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, it's Mr. Garland. Sid, what are you doing here? So, data centers are server groups. Each data center has a number of servers in it. Okay. Kind of like how I think WoW had battle groups, I guess. Pulling you out of a fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly, then, he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear us to safety? I hid the Enterprise but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the Montiarists and the Crystal Braves. Gothras Ithgar will not suffer an intrusion of a foreign force in their territory. That settles it. With me, everyone. Oh, okay, they're adding cross data grouping. That'll be cool. I haven't done any grouping other than random group finder for the quests, dungeons, and raids. So I'm hoping to get to, all the main story done before the next expansion comes out. Is my goal, but I don't know if I'll make it with the amount of time I play on this one. Not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Uldal to the Montiarists and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in the other city-states, but know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and her allies, no matter what the Montiarists claim. I've got a level 80 in almost every job, but everything is 75 plus, so taking a little break and playing Final Fantasy XI at the moment on the Wings XI private server. Okay. I am not familiar with Final Fantasy XI. Is that the previous MMO? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the friend who got me involved in this said he played on that and it was extremely hardcore. Like it took a while to kill stuff kind of thing. Like it was one of the, the classic MMOs like EverQuest and stuff like that. Marshal Tarpin, I know not what to say. Okay, I'll have to look into that. I honestly never heard of the game. Growing up, I played EverQuest and Ultima Online and stuff like that, and so I never experienced that. Now that Father would labor to believe, but enough talk. You must go, Master Alphanod. Your airship awaits. Yeah, EverQuest is my bread and butter. I started on Ultima Online though, and did that until EverQuest came out, and then WoW for a little while when it first came out. Up, there's no rest for the righteous. Oh, okay, you played on Chesapeake. I played on the Great Lakes on Ultima Online. Alright, we're in Ishgard. And you played on Fenro and Povar. Okay. What did I play on? I think it was Tarimar. And Strom. And then I have my live characters now are on Bristlebane. And then I run my own private server for EverQuest. And I play some multi-boxing on. I tried P99, but I don't know, the client really I don't know. The titanium client just doesn't feel fun. Yeah. Like I use IS Boxer to control the modern client just because it lets me do full screen and like move the mouse between screens and stuff like that, but the old client, I don't know. I just didn't enjoy it as much with all the new stuff. EQ Reborn uses the ROF client. Yeah, I use the ROF client on the multi-boxing, and it's so much better. I wish it had the advanced auto looting stuff though. That's the only thing I miss from live. We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak to Lord Hoshafont. Mayhap he will know what to do. All right. So now we're in Ishgard. Gotta go all the way up there. Alright, Cap Dragonhead. What do you got for us, Mr. Font? Come on. Master Alphanod told me your tale, Yurdi. It warms my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. 'Twould be best if I explained in full, of course. Thank you. And that completes the parting glass. All right. What do you got for us, Mr. Font? Before the dawn. In times of trouble, there are few things more precious than unconditional support.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The Temple Knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, the story in this game, the game is really great. I think that's what. I've heard that a lot, and I had no. I leveled a bard to 50 when that was like, I guess, the level cap, and I had no idea what was going on. And it's just been, it's been like at the YouTube channel. I think I have like 100 and something episodes of what I've broken up these streams into just episodes, and yeah. And it is it's crazy, but I'm glad it's starting to get even crazier.
All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Uldar will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence. You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like, the way I'm playing it anyway, it feels like a single player RPG with extra stuff. It's really great.
"'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings."
Yeah, exactly. Single player, story-driven game with multiplayer content. I do have a question. Like when I get to the point where I'm done leveling this character and I've completed the main story, when to level these other jobs, is that something I would do through like dungeons or other? Is there enough quests once I like finish them all, or is it something that I should just do the main story on the Paladin and then do some of the side quests and stuff on another job? Alright, speak with the guard. Sebastian versus the ogre. Is this what it wants us to do? I don't think so. That's a level 38 quest. That sounds like an interesting quest though. We'll have to come back for that one. Let's see, a couple of ways to level a job. First, get the job to max level and get a job to the max level and then do all the blue quests. Okay. Alright, the blue quests unlock access to different things, dungeons, flight abilities, etc. Okay. Alright, I guess he's over here. Greetings, madame. Shall I show you inside? Upon proceeding to the intersectory, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Alright, another cutscene story adventure. It's recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Actually, I'm gonna be right back 1 second. Alrighty, let's do this. I don't know how long this is gonna be. Alright, proceed. And it looks like we've completed Before the Dawn, and we got 10,000 gil for that. That's nice. Alright. Elphanod, is that really you? Let's see here. Blue quests, they aren't a part of the main story. However, you must absolutely do the Crystal Tower storyline before you get to Shadowbringers. It starts the camp. I had to finish the Crystal Tower to start this quest line that I'm on now. Yeah, and I did the 3 24-man raids. After you get a job to 80, the best way is to do Alliance Roulette on your alt jobs every day and the leveling roulette. Save those daily roulettes on your alt jobs. Okay, it's definitely something I'll do. I'm so happy that you are Sniffle Snob Sob. I tried contacting Minfilia and the others, but no one would respond. And then the Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. It's like Order 66. Told me to run, so I did. I ran until my lungs burned, my feet ached, and I lost my way, and then... Fortunately, I'd observed some Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Oh, that lady came back. Let's see here. All jobs get a 50% experience bonus if they're lower level than your highest job. Okay. You can also level up in the Palace of the Dead and in Heaven on High. Don't forget to do your hunt log as well, which will give you great experience bonus as you level. Okay. Definitely. And I think I just got I pre-ordered the expansion that's coming out, and I think I get a earring or something that gives me like 30% experience. So that'll be interesting to see. Ah, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Is she like a rabbit? Pretty, isn't she? What? Anyway, after you Gary found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Ungrenjar. We told him what had happened. He used his magic to weave a glamour around the waking sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse. The best way to level up alt jobs is to grind dungeons with XP bonus gear on. Yeah, that gets repetitive. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is the best. The ones that I did do dungeon wise, I got like a level every time, and I kind of stopped doing those just so I wouldn't level too fast for the story. Let's see. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently, Ranger started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh? Sorry, where was I? Oh, yes. So we waited there at the Waking Sands, hoping others would come, but no one else did. Yeah, I think I did run into that situation where I was not high enough level for one or two of the quests along the way. I think I went and grinded random mobs to get leveled up. My people are searching for this other scions even as we speak, but we have met with no success as yet. I had hoped you might be able to suggest further places to look, but you should know the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Only crystal braves await for you there. Be that as it may, we have yet to cause to hope. Be that as it may, we yet to have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it's not impossible that the others could have done so as well. You may have been forsaken by men and women, believed it true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debt and shall continue our efforts in locating the others. See the scions restored to the rightful place of honor. To see if you run into that, do the leveling roulette. You should be able to do your leveling roulettes every day before you start questing. Get as much experience as you can. You don't run into those level blocks on the main story. Yeah, that's I try not to, but because I'm just trying to. I have very limited time. I only play the game on Tuesdays, so I try to get as much of the story in as I can. Man, I did not expect her to look like that with like demon skin and.
'Tis all my doing. I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes, and look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves and even the Scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm.
Is it a playable race, whatever she is?
But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve?
Oh, okay. I guess when I made I think this character, I don't think I had bought any of the expansions yet. I think this is a default race. I don't know. I couldn't find a race with a beard I liked, so I always go with a female if there's no good beards. And it kind of plays off. I had a Death Knight in World of Warcraft that was a blood elf, kind of looked the same.
Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. It was all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphino.
Alpha, no. I always say that wrong.
So, Master Alphino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you?
Yeah, I've given up on a Blizzard too. When they I have like 100 and it's like 100 and something characters because I multi-boxed in WoW and I took it to the extreme, right? And then when they announced that and I'd bought 8 versions of Shadowlands, and they had announced that they weren't going to allow multi-boxing anymore. I totally canceled everything right then and there, and just gave up on it. And it has been, I kind of like, I see like, I see news every once in a while about the game, and it seems like it's been in a absolute shit show of a decline since then. And they started, I guess they're adding more monetization and more store mounts and all kinds of just totally retarded stuff that I don't like in games. Like, I know this game has a store, but I don't even know how you get to it from the inside the client. I don't know if it can, which is kind of cool. I mean, if it's like there's like a website, I think, but I've never even, I don't even think I've ever even gone to it. Maybe I have, but it's, I don't know. That kind of stuff just annoys me. And see, they're charging $70 for Burning Crusade. An additional charge for copying your characters from Classic to TBC. They just monetize and monetize and monetize. So wait, so they have like, it's not like a progression server like EverQuest does, where you start at Classic and work your way to the, current? Oh, jeez. That's that's a dick. That's a total dick move. They total separate TBC servers from Classic servers? Wow. So the Classic servers are like gonna be dead, right? I mean, I played Classic WoW and it wasn't anything to write home about. I mean, I quit it after, I think, 6 months or a year to go back to EverQuest. Because that's just, that's insane. Yeah, Classic is more popular than Modern. Wow. That's crazy. I'm glad I didn't get involved in that. I can imagine. I mean, the progression servers are what keep EverQuest afloat, apparently. So I could imagine that that kind of thing would be profitable. I would assume they would have done like, the Classic TBC all one server and just have it progress through the whole, life cycle. And then let the characters get transferred to live when they hit live, I thought that was what they were going to do. That is... Wow. That is totally, it's disappointing. I mean, I was excited for Diablo 4, but I guess I'm not anymore. I'm sure it's gonna be a shit show if they're doing this to WoW.
What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
Yeah, I saw a video from Asmongold about talking about some of the stuff, but I didn't fully understand the whole. I thought it was just like you buy a deluxe edition. I didn't realize you had to pay to copy your characters. That's crazy. Do you have to pay for it if you already bought it back in the day? I mean, that seems weird. Jeez. That's insane. So they're pretty much gonna kill their model if they do the next expansion. What, Lich King? I mean, now you'd have to rebuy like the collector's edition of the Lich King next, plus copy your characters again. That's just insane. How much is it to copy a character? 35 bucks. Jesus. Wow. That's insane. $35 plus $70 to buy it. Wow, I'm surprised they don't charge you for character slots too.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you've invested, you know, the time into a character, you're gonna want to do it. But what if you have like a lot of characters? You know, that's insane. Like, when I multi-boxed WoW, I was paying, you know, quite a bit for the monthly subscription, plus had to buy all the different expansions for every single sub account. I mean, it's like they got rid of that monetization just to double down on the monetization of everyone else. Yeah, paying for 6 EQ accounts. Yeah, I'm paying for all my accounts right now on EverQuest that I have on live. It's insane. I wish there was some kind of like group discount you could get for something like that. I mean, or at least only have to buy, you know. Yeah, a bundle would be great. Let's see.
Alphino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orshfont.
Orshfont. I always say
It is
that.
true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
I'm curious to know what happened. Oh, we got the final credits. Yay. Awesome. I didn't know there was final credits here. They have multiple voice actors. Yeah, Dark Knight is one of the ones I wanted to try out. But it had a whole bunch of requirements to even create one. Here, let's go ahead and skip this. Oh, another cutscene. Oh, here we are.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
These guys. Oh, there's text down there. Nabralis is no more. The Ardor was not his to invoke. His demise was of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me they have extinguished that which should be rightly eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may have been warranted. We are of one mind. The northern lands, then? The earth is fertile, and the seas well sown. By my will they shall reap salvation unlike the world has known. By his will. By his will. The fuck? I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known. What? I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, the fate of this very star. Yeah, this is the guy from the Scions. Oh my god. The story is just crazy. I mean, I don't even know what to expect next.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond. Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
Interesting. To preserve the dawn's light, the hero's journeyed north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed on the Heavensward. My left arm. Jeez. All right. I think with that quest, I am going to I'm gonna call it a night. This is I'm gotta get up pretty early in the morning, so thanks for all the information, Jadis. I really appreciate it. That makes me not dread leveling up the other jobs and stuff like that. So yeah. My next stream will be Saturday, and it's gonna be EverQuest in some way. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do Gnome Regards Journey or my Dragon Slayer multi-boxing with Kiss Assist. But yeah, it's gonna be something. But thanks for watching, and have a great day. Oh, you stream Final Fantasy? Okay. How can I? I'll check out your channel. I'll see if I can click on that and find it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and have a great night.